how does it feel to be in business with Aventurine? I bet you're not used to that. Just her style. All or nothing is his mantra. He's always cozying up to his clients while egging them on to undertake some dangerous assignment with him. But everyone has their merits. But Aventurine's luck has always been good. He's always closed on his cases without a hitch, and basically never lost a gamble. Which is why, on the issue of retaking Penacony, I'm watching with keen interest. Of course. It's business after all. What's important is where you're seated at the table. As for the 2 cases, apologies, but I don't have much info on them either. All I can do...
We're carrying out our captain's orders.
We made a mistake last time, and we're working hard to rectify it now. We don't have time for it.
That's it. They were the pair who were after...
It's you again.
Well, spit it out. Stop bothering.
So you know each other. That's right. We're investigating a murder for the family. Can we...
Well...
Hey! The security officer instructed everyone to shut their mouth. What murder? You'd better stop.
Yeah, that's right. We have not...
Looks like they're not going to cooperate. But they did at least...
Why don't we just look for the security officer then? It's probably... Such tight security. I bet they're stumped by the case as well. Gallagher.
Apologies. The bloodhound... On a minute.
How much trouble have you stirred up exactly on Penacony?
Not possible. It was you the last time yelling about some clockwork friendship while... I'm not letting you get by this...
Huh? What kind of heinous crime have you committed now?
Hold on, sir. We have documents authorized by the family that would aid your investigation. If it wouldn't trouble you, could...
Who exactly is this gap?
He didn't send you...
It was the security officer.
He'll do. He's the one we've been looking for.
Sorry. No can do. Everyone, please leave.
We're really sorry for troubling you.
Another way. Can you perform it again?
Sorry. No can... Everyone, please... Let me see what time it is. Whoa! It's this time already. Time to clock out. And no...
What? This clockwork trick of yours, it's kind of dangerous.
At least he won't be getting in our way again.
Let's go find that Gallagher and ask him.
I was wondering what all the commotion was. Huh. Oh, it's you guys. Welcome.
Hello, Mr. Gallagher, sir. Judging from your tone, it's funny.
Miss Himiko, you're too polite. There's no need to call me sir.
Mr. Gallagher, you even know my name.
Of course I do. You folks are from the legendary Astral Express and honorable guests of the Watchmaker. I had an encounter with this lady in the Golden Hour. I remember that little silver-haired girl was there too. I'm sorry for what happened to that kid.
This is also the reason why we've come to visit you, Mr. Gallagher. The Express can't just overlook the death of that child. So we've decided to help the family get to the bottom of it, in the hopes of getting...
The Nameless involved with the family. What an
Why? What's wrong with...
It's nothing. On Penacony, everyone loves the family. No matter how much one resists the beautiful dream, when the time comes, they too will find it hard to let go. Who wants to leave a warm nest? Just idiots? Little kids?
Mr. Gallagher seems to be getting at something.
But you got it wrong. I'm not. You want to discuss the case? Sure. Come with me.
Even after that chilling tragedy, this dream is still, other than the family of the Harmony, it's hard to imagine any other power in the universe.
The family itself is a huge, perfect building. Like, each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle, revolving around a singular core and a shared ideal. Under their command, they loyally...
An interesting analogy. Perhaps that's why Penacony's beautiful.
The human body has its limits, and so does the divine's.
That doesn't sound like the kind of comment a Galaxy Ranger would make.
Just pointing out the facts. Mr. Yang will definitely have a better say.
Why do you say that, Miss Acheron?
The beautiful dream is crumbling, but not because of a particular eon, a particular faction, or a particular visitor. Its collapse stems from a certain inevitability of human nature. The family refuses to acknowledge this, and it has ultimately backfired and become a catalyst. As people immerse their souls in the dreamscape, where consequences and pain cease to exist, and only ease and pleasure prevail, they draw closer and closer to necrosis. Also, this necrosis will diffuse and spread. One piece of the puzzle's mutation will eventually cause the entire building to shake.
In the end, the dreams that people built in the name of freedom became the cage. I'm sure you've gained a lot from this trip, Miss Acheron.
Of course. Yeah. Don't mind me. It's just a habit. Owing to events in the past, I've become easily forgetful. It's only when this sword is unsheathed that those hazy memories start to become clearer.
Take your time.
That should do it. I vividly remember everything.
The dreamscape of sheep.
And you all must have seen those who are attempting to realize their dreams. Or I saw an Intellitron there. That Intellitron had been auctioned off a dozen times, and I participated in his 13th. This time around, there were no successes. This is what I've seen and heard alone. Someone once said to me, Penacony wasn't like this a long time ago, nor should it be. I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities, watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people, where the spirits of the rich and impoverished remain. This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream is inevitable.
there might be a way to change everything.
Perhaps. But if this is indeed the world that people desire, if this is precisely why life chooses to slumber, should we still seek to change it?
Miss Acheron, now it's... There was a man from my homeland, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable pain, made a choice. He wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this
He's
burden
talking about
himself.
watching them
From
something
this, he
special.
created a giant, a spiritual Adam. And since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world's existence. As a price, those who found it hard to move forward, who could not advance, forever lost their future. They slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because of the wishes of those people who wished not to awaken that this spiritual Adam became unbreakable.
And yet, you stand here right now, which also means that man failed.
Because people must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward, humanity will eventually seek a way to save itself. And that man, he was never a failure. Like everyone in that world, he etched the possibilities of human nature into his heart. He was the sun chaser of legend, soaring towards the sky and embracing his fight. He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings would melt because of it, only for him to fall into the sea. And after that, countless others would surpass him, soaring to even greater heights.
A fitting metaphor for the nameless, trailblazing spirit. Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet different worlds. In these worlds, there are innumerable people who look alike, yet don't. I, too, have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with familiar faces on different worlds, witnessing their destinies, even if not completely similar. The story you just told. I ended that man's life. Alone. I am not who you think I am. Nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
It's fine. I don't mind, so long as I can alleviate your suspicions.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron. Under that representation of the hunt, exactly what sort of power is it that has motivated your solitude?
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue the previous. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born with fire. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky, attempting to touch it. Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun, but darkness? Then why, exactly, do we even walk?
She follows the path of death, darkness. Many names. Long time no see. Haven't...
This voice, it's not constant. But it...
Though I don't know exactly what you are, my bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner.
Imposter? I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's trapped. Who are you?
Huh? Did I make a mistake?
I'm the Garden of Recollection.
Not bad. This is the kind of tough challenge I like. You that imposter's bodyguard? Never mind. It's fine.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you know Acheron.
Are you...
Not quite. I only want to ask. She's clearly not a path strider of the hunt, but you are, aren't you?
Sure. Never thought I'd come across an ally. Fudge, what a stroke. Well... I'll be on Penacony soon. Memo keeper. Go buy a bottle of Asdana's white oak and warm it up. No, that lady's passed. Well, nobody knows. But if all you want is a simple answer, sure. You best get a chair and take a seat. That woman, named Acheron, is an emanator who should not exist.
Not that he don't exist. I just nobody says ever came across somebody like her.
You look pale. I didn't think you'd have the nerve to show yourself. I thought this was exactly what... Just tell me if you can't hold on. So, the genius... Yes. And I'm pretty... Great. Oh, you...
Fucking hate this talking
My
shit.
conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family. They hold the secrets of Penacony. I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone this smooth. Sounds like a very... That's all I can say. Have you forgotten, Go? Do what you must. Well, that's true, but what's your... Well, who knows? Maybe that's what... You are indeed a gambler. An insane one at that. Maybe I am. Fine. Here, take this. What's this? Medical advice? Asking you to solve the case without giving a single clue. How typical. But the way you're all on edge about that stowaway, it's just as I guessed it would be. As for now, let the rain of wealth from the IPC.
Would you be willing to support my... Wow, how fabulous!
Well, you see...
That's incredibly kind.
Sure thing.
Death? That's...
Oh, you see...
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death. It was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what...
Thank you. Unexplained coma. I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony... The world... You... Wait. You
Bears are always looking for a...
Great show will start soon, old man.
I see. Another death? Not even the effects.
Is that...
Yeah, what else can you...
What a joke. Well, I'll eat a monster covered in eyes. The disturbing voice in my head.
Take care, my friend. If you ever find yourself in... You don't look good, my friend.
That won't be necessary. I have some business to it.
All right, then. If you ever need...
Well, actually,
Stowaways? How could there be...
all right. Good luck with your work then. What was I... Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family?
Sip of liquor. Oh? Or are you just pitting?
You really shouldn't drink so much soul blood, my friend.
Oh?
The devil of soul blood?
They say.
Yes, it's for you.
Is this for real? Someone is actually...
No, it's not much.
I knew it.
Me either.
Oh, you sound just like my... He's an Intellitron, so...
Hey, stay positive.
You want to talk to me? So, are you trying to...
I'm flattered. I'm no prince, and
Another curious soul.
now did your boss talk you out of it?
Well, she simply said, covering bases. I thought about it, and she had a point.
Guess she's got a point. Devil of Soulblad, dangers in the dream, and the gems in my bag are running low. Well, let's see if my last lucky interviewee brings some surprises.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers. Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my friend?
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again. But it's a good thing if you ask me, because
Because I'm getting closer to the truth.
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So,
Why should I help you?
don't you want to see Penacony descend into chaos? Well, I can make that happen. Did you really mean Robin?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it make? Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now. And the other, though she is still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find her again.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence. That's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured distraction button, and I have one just like it. When either of us passes it, the other and the whole of Penacony will go up in smoke. If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right? Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care, too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of, but it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, the walls will crumble, people will wake up, and those who couldn't speak will find their voices again. When that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me. Catch you later, fool.
You're still talking big. But sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
So, number 35.
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak. The guy's in, but I figured your first task. Go! Play a...
You're insane.
Testing out.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is bud.
How much did you spend?
What?
My price.
Huh. You really want to know?
I'll take my chances. 30 Tamba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30.
Are you trying to strike up? Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget you're just a chip. It's all or nothing.
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Some friends from the old days. You have a moment to spare?
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, this bar offers a wide variety of drink. What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
Oh, look! A lady is closer.
Who's Serval? Will you,
Oops. She's hurt.
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. What did you...
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some...
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friend, the discussion might take quite some time. So I'll prepare some cut...
In the bar? But...
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger...
Oh, did you hear that? She just called...
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere. Master it.
Only then can a perfect drink...
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck. So don't overthink it.
Hey!
A few days ago, an act... That's a clever method.
That being said, opening up...
You'll have to ask her yourself to find out. But I have a feeling she won't budge unless you impress her with it.
Nice. But surely there's something better out there.
Check out this half an amber era. Drinking this stuff can't lead to anything good. That's true. But...
Did you find the bottle of syrup I've been hoarding? Don't worry.
Then we'll keep... That's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
Stay out of my way.
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Hammond?
But you have the talent. Come with me. We'll become...
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests.
Fine. If you don't...
Just...
What's her deal?
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
You're one of Siobhan's guests. I just don't get why she won't leave.
It's ridiculous, right? I'm too timid. And you don't know Siobhan's past. I know. She probably...
Still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try again.
I just don't get why she... I've seen it. The crowd is going. I've seen that scene countless times in my dreams and... Want to raise a glass?
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try again.
I just don't get why she won't leave this place. Those darn Iris paw. I get it now. I can help clear the way for her. I can do her a favor. I'll go. Well, talking maybe I should. Here's the payment for the drinks.
Amaki has left? That's good for her. Radiant dreams may be enticing, but they're nothing more than dreams. When you're ready, go to Gallagher.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler, though. Go ahead. Explore the bar. Nice work. Let me take a look. You found some interesting ingredients there. Each drink has its own unique flavor, and the base ingredient sets the tone for the initial taste and the lingering aftertaste. So, you won't find a sweeter drink anywhere in Penacony. And that's what, now that you've chosen the base, it's time to pick. The taste is not very intense. After those despicables sent Mikhail.
Mikhail.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which style do you prefer? Anything? Concentric circles. May you always remember where you started. Well, it's done. Here's to you, dreamer, with this glass of the premature to bringing time to a standstill.
Well done, Gallagher.
So, are you satisfied?
Oh, the flavors. They're way more sophisticated than Soulglad.
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour note. I'm not entirely sure what it all means.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, the imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like. Nothing more.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that, Mikhail?
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked schoolgirl, I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit. And now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore. Let's dig deeper into the case. And of course, I'll tell you a story about Mikhail. All right, let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other words, she's a stowaway. She managed to fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later. After the incident, the hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality. But here's the thing. We only received bad news, and the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality, as if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Huh? Does that mean...
Different? Are you suggesting that girl wasn't actually killed? Come on, aren't you a witness in this case? Let me be frank. This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before? So, death does happen in Penacony.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain to confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right? Do you know the secrets it holds?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
That's the exact wording.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it?
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case. So how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the Watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the Watchmaker an enemy for a long time, but the hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the Watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose...
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the land of the dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony, and he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape. You don't get it? Well, I mean, Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the Watchman. here we are. Clock Studios theme park, the most popular entertainment center in Penacony.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the watchmaker? I would have expected...
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun place. But to me, it's a prison. You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macrovoid. The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped, and people started meeting each other in their dreams. Living life, but everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC shackles and fought for freedom. He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the faithful History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony. These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
What's going on?
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. So many of them. Well, it's a masterpiece from the family, after all. Besides the follow, let's find a quiet spot and continue our conversation. The view here is great, right? Including Clocky.
If all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, in the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville. Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved in that war?
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors, omen vanguards, even visitors. Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several...
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him, so maybe he inherited the title.
How old are you now, Mr. Officer?
I'm 13.
No way. Not even close.
Hanunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him. With limited resources, threats from the outside world, and internal conflicts between major prison districts, the future of Australia. It wasn't until the Watchmaker approached the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities that Penacony finally gained its name.
Thus, he became known as the...
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed the family? And you said you were his companion, so...
No, I'm not his companion, but rather one of his many, but I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family.
What did you do?
I did nothing. And that's the worst betrayal of all. Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to Penacony. But Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own path. We were branded traitors of the Harmony, even though the true traitors were someone else. They continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world. Behind closed doors, they condemn him on a pillar of shame. Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, but we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless fruit, the family accepted me and made me an officer. So supposedly as a form of forgiveness. But it was actually, I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him. That's when I realized that the Penacony...
We're truly sorry for what happened.
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been secretly working against the family all this time. Well, that's one way to look at it. However, only one member has truly inherited the Watch. Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no idea who that person is, or if they're even real. Or just so. Do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe the girl's death must be connected to the Watchmaker's legacy. And at the end of all these, we will find the answers we are seeking. If it really is Mikhail's ghost, I want to meet him. If only for the last time. I've told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. Something just happened at the theme park. How ironic. What's so different between the stowaways projected by Penacony today and the dream seekers once hailed as pioneers several amber eras ago?
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker, his connection to the family, and the power struggle.
You're really into Clocky, huh? He's just a...
Speaking of which, that Clocky who only reveals himself to you is quite intriguing. It's a shame That lines up with what we've gathered so far. Firefly got involved in this mess because of the legacy, and now we're sure that Aventurine's accusations against Acheron are big. Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think about it.
Fucking again, seriously, come again.
Are your companions worried about you?
They're just checking up on me. Let's get in and get out. Looks like we're about to enter the depths of Dewlight.
It's been a smooth ride.
Let's see if there's anyone waiting to greet us. Something feels off. This door is open. Looks like we'll have to...
Just one moment. Light. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't...
I see. What in...
Stream 4. Bleed. The model in the sand pit. It's the golden one, isn't it?
The footprints here are different from the rest. There are two sets of them.
Stream 4.
Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
Stream forth, the gleam of old winds. Well, there aren't any people in this mansion.
We're in trouble now.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I weep for the heart. It too shall fall. Still water to slip.
A thousand wonders to raise your finest blood!
Step up, let's see ya.
Free will, or was it fate? Destiny for living.
Let's be friends. Told you I could fight.
Another journey begins. Still water to slip.
In the mood for another beating?
Welcome, customers.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Tough luck running into me.
I weep for the heart. It too shall fall.
I'll try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Free will, or was it fate? Destiny for oblivion.
Step up, let's...
My turn.
Another journey begins. Still water to slip.
Let's be friends. A thousand wonders to finest blood.
In the mood for another beating? Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Tough luck running into me.
Destiny for oblivion. I weep for the heart. It too shall fall.
Seize the moment.
Still water to slip.
In the mood for another...
Look, it dropped something.
A note. Looks like
Seems like the mansion's entire workforce were assigned to her. It must have been a big project to require that much manpower.
But no matter what their main priorities are,
So you're saying
yeah, but I don't know why.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and Robin...
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering.
Meaning...
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a...
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty.
Information about Robin, Firefly, and the other victims.
Looks like the rumors were right. Death does seem to be targeting random victims.
He's just surprised that it has resurfaced. This light cone is securely guarded.
According to Robin's,
I wonder how their relationship is now.
growing up brings gains.
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out. You're beautiful.
It seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old Odie is happy with some...
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead,
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure.
Mr. Sunday has done some serious research on his suspects. This traitor must have been causing trouble for...
They all seem to be insiders, but
Huh? Wait,
what is it?
no, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. However, if this traitor really exists, could they be responsible for...
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter.
That's all for now. Nothing more.
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family.
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger.
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree? Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew is a fit.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here, to ask you about the case and...
Well, since you've come with goodwill,
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out...
while the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you, the traitor will soon pay the price.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family come to the conclusion that, with all due respect, it's in the ICC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to...
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you, but in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to mention, I personally shackled him a while ago. However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil dagger into the heart of the righteous. He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. Who knows what kind of... While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay. You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
hate this guy's story.
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, this fraud case has been linked to...
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Katega as per Strategic Investment Department head Diamond sent.
What pretty eyes. Tell me.
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. As a servant, you should not resist your master. No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps
Not difficult, but definitely.
you're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small. If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo. Maybe even the Sand King's remains.
I'll admit that. What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end, including the...
Oh, madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Then let's talk about the second gamble. Tell me, what are you prepared to wager this time?
My life. I bet you will.
What do you want?
I want your Lenore to meet with me. I have something that...
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that simple, can it?
It is that simple. 30 tanbas. The remainder of my... With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him...
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out, I am Diamond's representative. And you're wrong. 30 tandas. He'll give you that. And much more than that. Wealth. Stekakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to be buried in dirt. You, though, you deserve to live, to create even gold. Pick the clothes you like, then choose your desired identity. And then, may your schemes be forever concealed.
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, which the people can't always make the right choice. Is it because but even if will I return triumphant, never to return?
Lowly gambler.
What?
What?
Kill me.
If I can't come...
Perhaps so. Forgotten me already? When you...
Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony.
The harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. Not the first time we've met. I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than of what exactly you want. You're done. And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with you through death's door. That's why you're here, isn't it? A grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off?
Why not?
Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself. I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the last stretch of your road. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk.
What exactly are you?
Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I am that outcome. Kakabasha, I am your future.
First I'm hearing things, and now I'm... Great. Am I going to be elevated into the Harmony's Emanator next? Why are there no guests here? What's that featherhead doing? One with no risk. I'll take it. Just a Pepeshi? No. A child. I thought minors weren't allowed in gold.
What's wrong, mister?
Impossible.
They're pretty, aren't they? She said they're a gift from Mama. Mister, they're in that amusement park. I have to go. Goodbye.
Those eyes. And Mama Funga. No, it can't. There aren't any Avgens left.
Mama, wait for me.
Only on Penacony, am I right?
What are you still doing here?
Well, you've known all. However, people don't see it like that. Which is why,
When you put it like that, even
well, you know how rare it is for me to give you the straight dope. Good timing that you mentioned the doctor. I'm especially fond of what you and he have in common. Oh, and everyone. Go on. Tell me I'm right. You know who you really. They only see your big bets, your bravado, the full house. It's a heck of an ass.
the best way to prevent others from seeing.
Of course. I know you won't. For the preservation. I doubt it.
Oh, I thought you knew. Didn't you? War done. Either stopped.
That's fine. But
Well, it's not going to be me anymore. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Playing hide and seek. I'm really good at this.
hide and seek. When Mama said goodbye that day, how many catechins were like, you know, you won't forget that sound anytime soon.
It wasn't ruined. I've always...
Come on. It's a rag. Now, you don't have to hide. You probably won't even deign to get your pretty outfit wet in the rain.
I've never changed.
On the contrary, now you're the one who does the hunting. For the last round.
That child. Could he be in here? Is this a topaz?
What? Does her cornerstone red shining her heart?
Makes me curious why it was here.
Maybe that winged guy put it here. Didn't tell you. Just to make you realize that your painstakingly arranged magic show is nothing but a death wish. The cornerstone's hue is the same as the radiance of Kripal's body. I've got to give it to you. I've heard of lots below, but that lie deserves a prize for sheer nerve.
This is just bait.
Of course. That's why Ratio's betrayal was one of the keys to your plan. I have to say that
Or maybe he wasn't acting at all.
all the better for you. Sunday didn't become head of the Oak family by acting sloppy. He's obsessed with control. You have to give him enough detail to satisfy his meticulous nature, but which is why you had Ratio finally. Everyone's distracted.
How could I stop rummaging through my mind?
Your mind. It's our mind. You're me, and I'm here. Let it be. The best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is to first be able to fool yourself. Really. This is the other cornerstone in Sunday's hand. Rather beautiful green. Just like you. Tell me. What?
Why are you even asking?
Must I do all the work? Aventurine is the stone of luck and trickery. That's what she said when you received the stone, wasn't it? This type of stone isn't rare, but its hue is very similar to a certain gem. In fact, it's often used as a substitute. And that more precious gem is
Jade. Even Sunday can't tell the difference. Well, looks like Jade can be substituted for Aventurine, too. Sauce for the goose.
Aventurine, topaz, jade. 3 leaves, 3 cornerstones who firmly sweep Penacony offers their everything.
As I've said before, 3 chips are sufficient. But will it be the former or the latter?
So, where's the real Aventurine stone? Take it out. Let's have a look.
Suddenly you don't know where it is?
I just want to hear you say it. After all, it really does resemble its owner.
As you wish, then. They never went anywhere. They're right where they belong. Piled up with these cheap baubles.
You smashed the Aventurine stone. Just look at it. Shattered. Just like your life. Poor thing. A humble pebble coated in the most lustrous
Fucking dope roster.
clear about the consequences of doing this. Blasphemy against Kripal's body. Your majesty will let you get off scot-free.
Well, Diamond has always been all about results. As long as I can create value far beyond the cost, the ends justify the means. How else would the family be fooled if there was no price to pay? It doesn't matter. Even smashed to smithereens, the preservation's cornerstone can still be used. Its effect may be greatly diminished, but it's enough for me.
Now I'm really curious. Why does every step you take involve reckless risks, and the choices you prepare for yourself always come with a strong impulse for self-destruction? Do you truly believe that the greater the risk, the greater the reward? I wouldn't have guessed you'd be so loyal to the idea.
There are very little times in life where I can say,
There is so much you don't see. Which is also why you'll never see how I'll win it all.
That is, if you can do what it takes.
We'll just have to wait and see then. Ah, the cornerstone is gone. Another illusion of the harmony. Huh?
I hate this guy's talking.
Hello. We meet again.
Yes.
Of course. Think I'm so happy.
I think...
Yes, that's it. They put me, Pop, you should give it a try too.
Sure. How's that? Boring. A reward with no risk? I'll take it. Why aren't you talking?
You piqued my interest. I'll admit,
You sound sincere this time.
well, sincerity is one of my traits that everybody likes. Our quaint journey through this amusement.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Sis, this one's for you.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table. A dead end? Oh, is this the wrong way?
Oh, what's on your mind?
It's got nothing to do with you.
Do you need a hand? These aren't your apps that iron shit.
Shut up.
Oh, you don't wish to. From what I'm seeing.
How could a weak person take such daring risks?
That's right. You love the thrill of danger. In your hands, those who follow you. Pity you're not here.
Those techniques you mentioned are... What fun is it if the fight isn't fair? Well, she gave me an answer that could turn everything.
Everything? You mean it could make all the consequences?
That's cheating.
If these leaves could be brought back, would they bloom into new flowers?
Your expression right now, you obviously could have lived in one.
Mama only loved us with...
That's what you always.
You can zip it if there's nothing to talk about.
We're filling your ears. So, you shortened it.
Enough! Do not...
Oh, shut. I think I finally get. In the end, oh, think about it. Dad. If you could start over.
It's so quiet this time. Is he finally gone? Or am I the one about to disappear? Finally, made it out of this place.
Going home?
Shouldn't have gone for it.
It's so fun here. I want to stay here forever.
There's only one place he can be going. Whether it's in the past, present, or future.
Mister, is that you? I hear the sound of leather shoes. Ah, it really is you. I don't know why, mister, but you always give me a special feeling. Makes me more curious. It's sad that I can't get to know you more. We have to say goodbye.
You're...
Yes, I should go home. The day's getting dark, and it's going to rain. I don't...
You're home.
What a strange question. It's where Papa, Mama, and Big Sis are. In this dream. This amusement park. But, mister, why don't...
Because they're not here.
Where are they
I don't know.
then? You do know. But there's no point pressing the issue. Admit it. You're tired. We all are. Which is why we chose to stay here. Me and him. Your past and future.
How long will you stay?
Forever. We'll be with you forever in this dream. This is the greatest honor that we can offer to those who hurtle towards death. The road less traveled is less traveled for a reason. You've never gone in any other direction. Your own life is the chip you're most eager to lay down. Always has. You don't care who the real murderer is. And the watchmaker's so-called legacy couldn't be more boring. What you want, what you it's to be the smooth operator, the solid. You'll be the closing act.
I can do it. And it will be...
Of course you can. Your luck will help you at the right time. Stellaron and it's that simple. That way, the IBC will earn a place at the table. And as for you, you'll just have to sweep the leash, sweep the rat race, extract yourself from this endless default. This isn't the first time. You've been an escape artist from day one. This fiasco started with a death and its curtains will fall on another death. Oh. So that's why Diamond chose you.
He's just after Penacony. No matter the means, no matter the price. It's not personal.
It's hard, isn't it?
Well, don't get soft on me now. What, did you suddenly grow a
I was born from your self. I'm well aware that climbing out of the hole you've dug is basically impossible. I can't stop you from doing what you want. I can't change where you want to go.
Well, what's done can't be undone. All we can do is play the cards we're dealt and rake in as much time as possible.
Alas, people won't make all the right choices in their lifetime. Though luck always seems like it's on your side. You will keep winning, having never lost before, but why you? Why? If all your luck is built on the pain of someone you love, on the loss of dozens more. If these windfalls, these jackpots, aren't a gift from Gaiathra, then what did we do to deserve them?
Maybe when I get to where I'm going and look back.
Fine. Time to make a move, my friend. Oh, say goodbye to the kid before you shuffle off. It's best to die without regrets.
And now, only we are left. Can you take a photo?
Sure.
How nice.
Look at the lens when you're taking a photo the next time.
Sure, I will.
I can't leave yet. I still have a show to do.
Oh, you're about to go on. Let's go then. I'll take you to the stage.
Sure.
So you're an actor. No wonder your clothes are so stylish.
I'm actually a merchant. But I do have a show to do.
Are you the same as those men in black in the sky? But you're not wearing black.
Only ordinary employees have to wear that. My position is much higher than theirs. A reward with no risk. I'll take it.
Behind this curtain is the grand... It's almost time to go on stage. Are you ready? Good luck with your show.
Thank you.
You still seem pretty... Let's put our palms together. If you receive Gaiathra's blessing, putting our palms together is a simple ritual. By putting our palms together and reciting the prayer to Mama Funga, if you're not familiar,
It's all right. Of course I know.
This is where we go our own way.
What? The catechins have already taken all our...
Catechins are bloodthirsty, cruel, and incestuous. An act of no virgin will surely hold a festival. This time, we will fight without this ring. The catechins, but
people will die. And you will be...
the Avgin always return their blood debts. Gaiathra, as long as you are alive, the blood of the Avgin will pass for us. We will repay the goddess Gaiathra. Keep your blood eternally. Let your journey be forever peace in your schemes, forever concealed. Farewell to Kavasha.
Newsflash from the interastral peak. The insurgents are from a local...
The clan launched a massive attack on the Avgin, who were under the protection of the spokesperson expresses his finally proclaims the hammer.
Kakavasha? Bye. Okay. All the actors are in place. It's time. This act is dedicated to you. I hope it'll be an unforgettable... Kakavasha.
By the way, before you go, do you truly want to destroy the world with your own hands?
Let's assume, just assume, you know, that every time I roll the dice, then I would be quite happy to make that wager.
Is this Miss Acheron? Hello, I'm Inigo, the Astral Express's navigator.
Hello, I'm Mark 7. I'm sure she needs no introduction, as you
Hello? None of you seem surprised. Since Weld has decided to travel with you, it means that he trusts you. And we trust... I envy your close friendships.
Miss Acheron here doesn't present a danger, and she's of no threat to the Astral Express. Aventurine's prior accusation was based on nothing more than his own subjectivity. Which is why, before we continue working together,
You want to create...
there must be some deeper meaning behind Aventurine's actions. I suspect he's been aware of Penacony's secret from the beginning, and has been, in that sense, the Astral Express's role in his plans would be imperative. Worst case scenario, he may use it, assuming things do escalate to that stage. Having an extra ally is a good insurance policy. Penacony has numerous factions, and the state of affairs is significantly more intricate than that of Bellabog and Xianzhou.
She's right. No matter what, we cannot ignore the safety of Penacony.
To solve the mystery of the Watchmaker, it is crucial to get the IPC's intel. The path ahead is fraught with danger.
Sounds like we've reached a consensus.
I will accompany you, of course.
Let's move out then!
No need to rush. If he truly has laid a trap, he will definitely use every means.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most wonderful, most magnificent IPC cordially invited. The clock
Look. Should both the performers and spectators fail to arrive, won't all...
Let's get going, everyone. The hour of trailblazing is upon us.
That's the final fight.